talk over your video.
That's okay. Go right ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you've ever saw the movie Strategic Air Command with Jimmy Stewart, he uses these at the end. And they were, B-47s were based here, along with a B-58. B-58s, which we'll see later here. But that was a very crucial time where we were keeping America safe from Russians, basically, and trying to defuse that whole situation. The green airplane here is the B-17 Flying Fortress, probably the most famous airplane in our collection.
What about that one right there?
The tan one?
Yes. No, the green one.
Oh, the green one. Everybody likes that one. That's the A-10 Warthog. That airplane was basically, if you look at it, you can see the landing gear and the nose is offset to the right.
Yeah,
yes, it is.
What happened was they built that airplane around the gun. That big gun in the nose.
Oh, okay.
So they had to move the landing gear to one side like that. But that will stop any tank you can imagine dead in its tracks.
Oh, wow.
The A-10 is known for not fast or pretty, but it's known for basically being heavily armored and having the big gun up front, big Gatling gun.
Wow.
I like the face on it.
Oh yeah, yeah. The B-25 here, the tan one, this is the same type of airplane that Jimmy Doolittle used to bomb Tokyo in World War II.
Oh, okay.
To get back.
So, how old is that plane?
That one there was built in '45.
Wow.
It was produced too late for World War II to see action in World War II.
Mm-hmm.
It did end up being converted into a fire bomber to fight forest fires, and then it later flew in the movie Catch-22.
Wow.
And it was named Passionate Paulette in the movie. Our B-17 is named Miss Liberty Bell, and there's a whole special reason why it's named that. Miss Liberty Bell flew at the 305th Bomb Group, which we are the home of. We're the home of here. And they flew 65 missions, and on their 66th mission they were coming home, and they were on two engines because one engine had been damaged by flak and another one by fighters. And they were on final approach to the base, and another airplane that had wounded aboard needed to cut in front of them, and they let them cut in front of them. Miss Liberty Bell went around so that they could try to save the lives of the guys that were on the other airplane, and in doing so they lost another engine, and a B-17 on just one engine, and you're not going to go far. And they ended up crashing outside of town. 7 out of the 9 on board died in the crash, and 2 survived. So sort of a hero airplane. That's why ours is painted to represent Miss Liberty Bell.
Cool.
Cool.
And the C-47 we're actually power washing and prepping for paint. We're going to have repainted in a new scheme. That's that green one sitting behind the B-25 here.
That one?
No, over here.
Over here, this one here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're going to paint it in the markings of Lieutenant Jim Haas's C-47. He was, during World War II, he worked in a propeller shop, and he was given a waiver saying he didn't have to go to war, and he volunteered anyway and went and flew. And then, we could, I mean, if you feel free, if you want to go over and check them out, we can.
Okay.
We can check out some of these. The F-102 here, it's a TF-102. It's a side-by-side trainer variant of the F-102. It's the one with the red, white, and blue tail. And George W. Bush actually flew that airplane.
Wow.
So we have his aircraft here. That's a B-58. Those were based here. This exact one was based here during the Cold War. And the F-100, this one here, the silver with the red plug in the nose, that was last flown by Neil Armstrong.
Oh, wow.
Apollo 11 landing on the moon.
Oh.
Yeah, he was actually flown and flying that. But I can take you guys around. Just watch your step.
Okay, no problem.
You got some tracks, and it's a little wet out here right now.
Okay, yeah.
Blonde girl. I think it blew everybody's minds that she was the one delivered it to the museum.
Wow. That is good.
Now, since all F-14s have been retired, so they're vanishing. They're scrapping them, cutting them up. Luckily, a lot of museums have gotten them, so we're one of the lucky ones to get an F-14.